Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Daily Collective Message. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you so much for your love, support. I truly greatly appreciate it. Please remember, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps my videos get out into the YouTube algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. So I just want to just remember that this can deal with love, career. You know your story best, right? And this can pertain to multiple different things. So just take what resonates. There could be 3 or 4 sentences in this reading that it may give you a light bulb moment. An entire message doesn't always need to resonate. There may just be a few things in here that you need to hear. So just remember that, please. All right. So I kept hearing like doing what you need to do to get by. And I definitely feel so with the King of Wands, the King of Wands is a builder. He is experienced, he's enthusiastic, ambitious, could even be a business owner, doesn't need to be, entrepreneurial like. With the Judgment in reverse, it's like not wanting to make a decision or stepping out, not wanting to kind of step out of some type of comfort zone. And as we all know, 10 of Cups, right? Like that's pure happiness and home and I'm just getting a sense like there's a true missing sense of awareness, a numbing sensation, like not allowing yourself to feel or acknowledge those feelings. There's just a lot of restlessness, restless energy here. And it's affecting your creativity, your productivity, your happiness. I just feel like it's affecting multiple things. And some of you need to ask, like, am I taking on too much? Do you not feel enthusiastic anymore, ambitious? And it's like, I just keep feeling like there's a sense of feeling like you've hit a plateau and this is as good as it's going to get. And I'm here to tell you, no, it can get better. Okay. And I know sometimes that's really hard to hear or believe, especially when we're in a really low point in our life and not understanding why the things that are going on around us are happening to us because we're good people, right? And that's just, I can't explain maybe to the best that you would feel like, oh, that's a good answer, but I'm here to tell you that a lot of times until we come out on that other end, we don't really realize, wow, this was for my highest good. This was a lesson. This was something I needed to grow in order to move to the next phase of my life. You know, think about the things that you have accomplished, the things that you have come through already, not realizing when you were going through it that it did get better at some point. And it's like I just get the sense, thinking about life is like a heart rate, right? It goes up and it goes down and it goes up and it goes down. And needing to feel like a middle ground. There's got to be a middle ground support here is what I feel. And it's baby steps are needed because otherwise it's going to be too overwhelming. And it's okay if it takes you longer than you expected. Like don't put a time expectation on something because you can easily set yourself up for failure and then have to go all the way back to ground zero and have to start from scratch when you do that. And it's all about acknowledging that and taking the baby steps here. With the self esteem, it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And I do get a lot of you struggle with the feeling of being valued. Some of you feel like being taken for granted. And Spirit's like, you are special. Don't compare yourself to other people. Like, don't worry about you just focus on you and working on you because everybody's got different paths here, you know. And I know and I know it's hard to look at other people and it's like, God, I've really gone through a shit storm here in my darkest days and just trying to keep my head above water, and these other people who are not as giving or as caring or as loving as I am have this, right? Because we tend to do that. I've done it. and it's hard. And it's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it? But at the same time, it's like, you know what? I can't worry about everybody else. The only thing I can change is me and how I feel and what I choose to do with the energy I feel. Am I going to focus on the negative things and what everybody else has and what I don't and be the victim instead of the victor? Or am I going to be the victor and I'm going to do everything I can to, attempt to remain positive every single day. And I may fail today, but tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and I'm going to try even harder. And that's the feeling I'm getting. Like, every day is not going to be a success. Every day is not going to feel like an accomplishment. Sometimes it may feel like a huge ass setback, right? But it's like, you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm starting over. I'm given an opportunity. I'm here another day. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go for it, right? So I just get that sense of energy. For some of you, there is definitely some type of unexpected income coming in. And I'm going to say for some of you, this could be like a decrease in a bill, or, somebody gives you something, or maybe you get like a little bonus or something unexpected. And maybe, from the person giving it to you, it may not seem like a lot, but I do get the sense that you're going to feel like it's a lot. It's going to be meaningful for you. And I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, hey, I need you to keep believing. Like, this is your sign. Something's going to come in for you. And even though it might not be huge, it may be something little. I need you to start believing again. Okay. Now, for some of you, once you get out of this kind of stuck energy, this numbness of awareness, and you get that creativity and productivity back, there is some type of unexpected income for you building yourself back up again and believing. It's kind of like an award from the universe, like a little gift, a little blessing here for you. So you take that as it resonates. And again, this can be something that's recently happened, about to happen, or happening now. So please remember that as we're all on different time frames. With the strength of the Knight of Cups in your advice, it's like, it's time to be you. Knights are all about moving out of one phase into another. And there's a strong feeling of needing to acknowledge your emotions and feelings because they are valid, regardless of what anybody else tells you. And if somebody's telling you you're not valuable, you're not whatever, or tears you down, or, always sees the negative, remove yourself from that situation, that person, whatever that is. Because I'm hearing like that's not your purpose. So if you're in a job, for example, and again, this can be a relationship, a family member, friend, it doesn't matter, okay? But like if you're in a career or a job where it's like it's like, God, no matter how good I do, it's like I just feel like I keep getting torn down. And or there's just negativity around you, that's your sign to say, you know what, this is no longer for me. It's time to move on. Okay? But there's a need to find inner strength here to display some type of external control as well, because there's some type of impulsiveness I'm feeling, because your emotions may be getting the best of you right now, because you're not acknowledging them and how you feel and really going within to to assess it. Again, it's coming out as you expressing it, and other people can see it and how it's coming across. And look, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Okay, I'm a Cancer, so I wear my emotions on my face, and it's very hard not to, and it's hard not to take things personally, especially like from an emotional perspective. So there's no judgment here. Okay, but it takes a lot of work to acknowledge, you know what, I really need to work on this, or I really need to work at, maybe like holding in how I feel, because it's really not going to be beneficial for me. And I'm not saying, to hold all your feelings in, but if you know it's really not going to get you anywhere and it's going to bring in some type of confrontation, just let it go. That battle's not worth fighting, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping you can understand like what I'm saying from that perspective, and not saying hold back all your feelings, because that's not it. If you know by saying something to someone, say like somebody you're trying to get in a relationship with, or you're in a relationship with, right? And you know it's going to be an argument to kind of just prove yourself to be right, just let that go. Like don't bother with it. Um, really for some of you there is a set, for all of you you need to, it's like follow your heart desires and be bold. But really for a few of you it's like go within and listen to your intuition, even though it may differ from your desires. Because I'm getting the energy of that what you really think you desire really isn't. And once you do this other thing based on going with your intuition or making some type of decision or whatever that means for you, then it's going to be like that light bulb moment for you. So I hope this message has helped you. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.